Thanks for listening to the AC12 podcast. I'm your host, Mike Luke, joined by Jason Shearer. We have no clue where Cody Martin is right now. We will see. All right, now everybody, get in on this Little Caesars special. Check it out. Code free classic, free pepperoni pizza with any pizza purchase. Check it out. Again, buy one pizza, get one free. It is awesome. It is that simple. It is that easy. Check it out. Hello, Shearer.
Hello, Michael.
All right, we got a lot to get to this show. We are going to talk about a lot of fun stuff. We're going to talk about, is this a must-win for Arizona against Houston? Duh, it is. Is this we're going to rank our 5 worst coaches in college football. We are going, or Power 5 college football. We are also going to rank our 5 worst coaches in college basketball as well. And no, we are not, for the sake of this, we are not putting Brent Brennan on this list. This is a list that we will remain unbiased about. And we are going to have fun with this. But first, Shearer, Arizona football, the line is moving. It sounds like you have put big money in on Arizona.
Yeah, I was confident. I was feeling good last night. I put an easy million on here. What a weird, that line was -1.5 Houston all day. And then I checked at like 9 p.m. It was still that. I was like, oh, whatever. And someone texted me and said, look at the spread. Someone put down a lot of money on Arizona.
Right.
It was a 3-point switch. That's a lot of money.
That is, yes, that is.
That's easy prep.
That's AZ12 prep money right there. Now, Armando Duarte saw Shearer riding around on a motorcycle on campus. That was absolutely great. Armando, if you ever see Shearer again, real time that again. That was great.
I can tell you one thing that'll never happen. It's me getting on a motorcycle.
Outside of that one day. Yeah, no, exactly. I have no interest in motorcycles. Like literally none. I couldn't possibly yet.
Yeah, motorcycles and helicopters I don't mess with.
I could, definitely not. No thanks. Okay, but this is a must win for Arizona, in my opinion. I don't like we talked about. I think Houston sucks, but at the same time, I think Arizona needs to win this game. And honestly, I think Arizona is just better than Houston. Skier. That's kind of what this comes down to. I think they're just a better team.
I'm eating a muffin Aurora baked me.
Yeah, nice. Good
work. Off to you.
Yeah, thanks.
I think he stinks. I mean, I've been on record.
And you love Bill Fritz, too, but you think his teams always suck.
I like Will Fritz, but his team just has no offense. No offense.
Right.
If Arizona goes and loses this game, it's their first bad loss of the year.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And
I know BYU is a bad loss, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. And the other thing is too I was going to say, are you eating nuts Ben One White style?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good job. Was it Rage who laid the bet?
Not nuts. I'm not eating nuts.
Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, I'm not. No, I don't know. So, anyways, let's talk a little bit then about where we were out then with Arizona's offense. Houston does have a good defense, though, Jason Shearer.
A really good defense. Good defense. And I like some of the players on their team. Their defensive lineman leads the team in tackles, which is really hard to do. He's a bad dude. Carlos Allen, your guy.
My guy, Carlos Allen. Love Carlos Allen. Right, yeah. I, honestly, when he came in, I said that's the next Ed Oliver.
Mm-hmm.
Ed One White style.
So their defense is absolutely legit, and they're going to test Arizona's offense. Their offense has a couple players. They have a running back I like, your boy, Dean Connors.
Mm-hmm. Is Dean Connors white?
Of course he is. Come on.
Okay, Dean Connors. Man, it sounds like my accountant.
You know what's funny? It gets funnier, though. You know where he was born? You're not going to believe me on this.
What?
Hawaii.
Dean Connors?
Yeah.
Maybe he knows T-Mac.
He was born in Hawaii, but he went to school in California.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. Now, but I don't really think that their offense should be able to do much against Arizona. I think this is a get right game for Arizona.
It's a 2-man offense. It's Dean Connors and Amari Thomas. That's their offense.
Yeah, exactly. And so defensively, then Arizona's got to control this game on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, I would assume Arizona dominates this game defensively. Houston's offensive line is not good. Especially their pass blocking, it's not very good, at all. Their left tackle is terrible.
Right.
The Arizona, to put it into perspective, last week, or I don't remember who it was, one of their opponents blitzed 69% of the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because they have no O-line. They just don't.
Well,
I think Arizona is going to blitz a lot.
I think, yeah, and Danny Gonzalez has certainly shown that he is a guy that is looking to blitz. I also don't worry about them really making a lot of plays through the airs.
I don't think they're making any plays through the airs unless it's like a 10. They're not going deep or anything. Yeah, they're not.
Yeah. So, all right, now let's two-man shows can be effective like this show. La Jolla, I think you put that very, very well, my friends. Very, very good. I like that. Now offensively, then for Arizona, it's going to be a little bit more. Let me ask you this before we get started: how many wide receiver drops?
None. Arizona doesn't drop passes. Disgusting. I think positively.
Okay. Arizona doesn't drop pass. Do you think Arizona leads in? Arizona has got to be in the top 5 in Power 4 and drop passes, and real drop passes, not PFF drop passes.
No.
Yeah, I bet it is. I'm sure it is. No,
you know who had the most drops last season?
I don't care about what PFF says because they don't put drops as the real drops as drops.
What do you mean?
Like Javon Watley, they didn't give him a drop on that last play. That's a drop.
Well, it's not a drop.
Of course, it's a drop.
Of
course, it's a drop. Okay.
You know what SEC team had the most drops last season?
Who? Vanderbilt.
Georgia. I rest my case. Arizona's no different.
Oh, I was going to say, is Arizona the new Georgia at this point?
Arizona's no different than Georgia. They had 31 drops last year.
All right. Now, Marcus Delgado says, if we lose out, Brennan is fired, right? Yes, Joseph.
Yes.
Or yes, Marcus. Well, Joseph.
Same
same guy. That wasn't a drop. Did you see how difficult that play was for him? Yes, that was a drop. That was a drop.
The one at the end is not a drop.
He
should have made, but it's not a drop.
Yeah, that he's a catchy. All right. I put a catch that you should have made as a drop. Sorry. That's Myra. That's mine.
It's not right.
Yeah, so it is. You're a receiver. You receive the ball. Kobe Thiel puts it very well. PFF drop counts don't make sense because they only count it as a drop if it's a routine catch. It's very lame. You're a receiver. Receivers catch the ball. Now, T-Burns 826 says
receiver the ball is what he said.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah. All right, now let's see here. T-Burns 826. Georgia and Arizona are football schools. It makes sense. I mean, at the end of the day, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Do you think Arizona's going to be able to run the ball on Houston?
I don't know. I'd hope so. We just don't know what offensive line is going to show up.
Mm-hmm.
And I know the offensive line has been good this year, but people forget that 2 weeks ago it wasn't. Oklahoma State got 6 sacks.
Well, and they also the staff did a lot of blaming of the offensive line for this previous loss as well.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did. Well, he didn't block here, like in that second to last series. Well, he was supposed to block here. He didn't block there. There were multiple blames on the offensive line.
I'm not blaming Mike. It's telling you what happened on the play.
Yeah, well, if I'm saying you didn't do your job, that's blaming you.
Well, it's the truth.
Okay, well, I'm saying so they're blaming the offensive line.
Like once or twice. Mike's very upset.
No, I'm not very upset. I'm very excited to get to these lists. These lists are going to be a lot of fun.
Brennan pressers. Mike calls me after every Brennan presser and just yells at me for a half hour.
Yeah, well, no, you're the one that says sending me the betting odds of Brent Brennan being fired and saying
I did on bet online. I'm not.
And you're saying, yeah, you're hiding it because I said, why don't? Yeah, no, that's a lie because you said I can't post this, Mike, but you posted.
I can't post it.
So then we sent it to Kobe Thiel and he posted it. Thank you, Kobe Thiel.
I can't post it. Someone like Kobe could.
Yes.
Online has odds and listed. First of all, they don't even spell Brent Brennan's name.
Oh, it's Brant Brennan.
They have odds on the next coach fired. And I think Brent's like 5th. One of them is stupid, though. Like 8th is Scott Satterfield.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Yes, exactly. Kobe is very useful for what we need.
Nobody yelled at Kobe.
Nobody yelled at Kobe. Get out of here.
Who yelled at Kobe?
Nobody yelled at Kobe. All right, so we're going to give you our predictions a little bit later in the week, but we got power rankings, we got ratings, we've got a lot of different things, but now I am very, very excited because you guys have no clue. We do no show prep on this show. I know that's hard to believe watching the show, but we actually did show prep for once. We actually talked about how much time do you think we've spent in the last couple of days talking about the worst 5 coaches?
You called me a lot yesterday.
You called me as well. You kept calling me and saying, hey, as soon as I'm home, I'm going to look at this. You called me like 2 or 3 times saying that. You were excited. It's a fun list. Now, let's see here. No, Kobe Thiel. Kobe Thiel says my account is essentially Mike's burner with how much stuff he tells me to tweet. That was Skier that told you to tweet that. So
piece of crap.
Yeah, Kobe Thiel's being a jerk this morning. Okay. All right.
Loser. I don't know.
Kelvin could be a loser. All right. Yeah. All right. So let's get to our list of the 5 worst coaches. We're not putting Brennan on here. Whether you think he is or not, I don't want to distract from the essence of.
You guys think he is? That's fine. We're not.
We're not going to put him on there. We're not saying he is. We're not saying he isn't. We're just not putting him on there for the sake of this argument. So we'll let you
football first.
Oh yeah, we're doing football. Brogan got me a couple ones. Or Brogan got.
Oh, I see. This is where.
No. I had all the same ones, but he got me one that I totally forgot. I totally spaced out on. Yeah, I totally spaced out on. And it's a really, really good one. So, and it's the one that I
needs help. This is only Power 4.
Only Power 4. So I don't care about the Oregon State coach or whatever it is. And no, we're not putting Scott Frost on there because Scott Frost won a national championship at UCF, so we can't put that one on there. So now I am going to go first here, and I am very, very excited about this pick because I have thought this guy was I think this guy's the biggest fraud in coaching history, to be honest with you. My number one worst college football coach is Bill Belichick. I don't think it's close. I don't, and honestly, what you're seeing this year, any team they play with a heartbeat, they've lost by 9,000 points, and he's been atrocious. And I don't think he's going to be here after the year. I also think too that, like I said, I thought in the MNFL, and I was telling Kobe this for the longest time, I thought he was a massive fraud. Listen, I know everybody's got to have good players to win, but the guy has 10 years of head coaching experience without Tom Brady, and he is 82-104. He stinks. Tom Brady, meanwhile, wins the Super Bowl without him. But either way, Bill Belichick, we both believe is the worst coach in Power 4 football.
Yeah, because I'm focusing on college.
Yeah.
I want to, if whether you hate Belichick or not, if we were ranking NFL coaches, he's good. He is. Whether you think he's a fraud or not, Mike, he still has the credentials.
Right. Okay.
So you can't say he's one of the worst in the NFL. College.
I'm not knowing that. That's what we're talking about.
No, I'm saying college, he's absolutely one of the worst. I mean, we've seen it this year. The guy's not going to be the coach of North Carolina next year. I don't care what he says, blah, blah, blah. He's not going to be the coach. He's a one and done in college football. Everyone hates him. Everyone hates Lombardi. The reports are horrible. They're cheating, all that. Yeah,
They're cheating and they're not even good. If you're going to cheat, fine, be good. And that's the other. And they lost 31. Did they lose like 31-4 or something to UCF?
Cody pointed out that I believe in a few weeks, Cody, North Carolina plays Stanford. That's hot. That's going to be a hot game.
Now, Joseph, you're wrong. I believe Deion Sanders.
It's the first week of November.
Yeah. What are you doing? Yeah. All right. Now, Deion Sanders is real quick here. No, I can separate the two. Deion Sanders is the best cornerback and the best athlete I've ever seen. He is the best athlete I have ever seen in any sport, period. So again, I can separate the two. If Deion Sanders sucked,
clearly you haven't seen me golf.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. We need to post that video at some point. That's awful. I knew you weren't athletic. I didn't know it was that bad.
I used to be athletic. I'm not.
No, you didn't. No way. Yeah, no chance. No chance. Okay. Now, do you want to go? Deion, I believe, is the best athlete ever. Yes. So take that. Yeah. All right. Now, who do you have at number 2, my friend?
You do know your number 2.
All right. I'll do my number 2.
Mine's Frank Reich. Frank Reich's number 2.
All right. My number 2, and we need to be very clear about this. We're not going to put interim coaches on, but I have no problem putting a coach on that was fired during the season.
Wait. Now you're changing. You're literally.
I know. I realize.
Last night we had multiple discussions, and
I know.
So now we can put coaches that were fired this year.
Yes, you can.
But we can't put like interim coaches.
Yeah, because I was talking with Brogan earlier today, and then he was trying to tell me the Oklahoma State coach. I can't put that guy.
Okay, so like Frank Reich, is he interim? Technically, he's interim.
I'll allow it because he's coaching the full season, though.
Okay.
All right. Okay. I'll allow it.
Right, so you do your number 2 because now I'm shook. I need to reassess.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I mean, in that case, number 2 is clearly Deshaun Foster.
Bo is not better than Deion because Deion is
the best athlete of all time, baby.
Deion's the best cornerback, and if you're just talking run, jump, everything, it's Deion. Okay, now Kobe, if you want to be on the show next week, let me know. Okay, so number 2, I'm going Deshaun Foster. Deshaun Foster is absolutely how do I put it? Deshaun Foster is a mess. The fact that this team is actually good the second they get rid of him, I think is something that you have to look at, and you got to be that's a real fly in the ointment. Foster sucks. To me, these are clearly the two worst coaches in college football. In Power 4 college football. I don't think that honestly, I don't even think it's close.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, okay. Deshaun Foster. Yeah. Bill Belichick. So we agree so far.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
Okay, now, who do you have at 3?
Well, I mean, you just changed the whole game. I mean, I could.
No, I know. I was going to say, yeah.
I could put Brent Pry at 3 because he was 16 and 24 at Virginia Tech, but I'm not going to.
All right, who are you going to put?
Because to me, Frank Reich just sucks.
When I watch, I agree. I have no problem with Frank Reich. He's on my list.
When I watched him, and I understand he was decent in the NFL, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it wasn't terrible, and he also has the distinction of having the biggest comeback in MNFL history.
Yeah, I mean, he had a losing record in the NFL, right?
Right.
I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but because he went 1-10 or whatever it was with Carolina.
Right. Mm-hmm.
To me, it's just I watch Stanford and I know they suck. He does nothing for me.
Yeah, no, he's really, really bad. I have absolutely no problem putting him on the list as well. He's a little bit further on down the list for me, but he is in that top 5 though, Jason Scheer. He is in that top 5. So I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave it as it is.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Frank Reich. Yeah, like I said, I got no problem with Frank Reich. Now it gets very, very interesting because I'm going to go Doug Meacham right here.
But no, that's interim.
Is he interim? Crap.
Of course he's interim.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Damn it. No. Crap. I messed my list up as well based off that. Because I was just thinking, like, when I'm like, dude, we can't be putting the Oklahoma State coach on there. All right. Well, now I got to redo. Oh, gosh, that's garbage. All right. So.
He changed his own rules.
No, I literally did change my own rules there. That's not good. Okay. Now you tell me who you got it for, and I gotta revamp my list. Hold on.
You know my 4. You know my 4. We argued about him last night.
All right, I'm gonna make the case why he's not, but go ahead.
Mike Locksley is my number 4.
All right. Mike Locksley, I actually have it for as well. But the reason though is because I believe our debate was a little bit different offline than this one.
Mike Locksley, it was 2-26. And don't tell me New Mexico's hard to win. He was 2-26. Mm-hmm. Somehow he disappeared for 4 years. Maryland's coach, where he's 37-43.
Yeah, but if you look in the last 4 years, he has 2 8-win seasons and a 7-win season in the Big Ten.
Yeah, I don't care. It wasn't was it in the Big Ten? Oh yeah,
it was in the Big Ten. So I mean, he's on an upward trajectory, if that makes any sense. But no, Mike Locksley is really, really bad. But like I said, I think there's a difference because again, they're a little bit better. They're a little bit better. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say about that one. Mike Locksley. Now, Robin of Locksley here. So now, interesting. So who do you have? You know what I'm gonna now I gotta look at everything again, dude. This sucks. Yeah, my list is all messed up now.
Cody wants us to say Luke Fickell, but here's the problem.
I can't put Luke Fickell on there.
Here's the problem. I'm gonna tell Cody because I don't think Cody knows this.
Cody doesn't know.
Fickell at Wisconsin, awful. No debating that. Luke Fickell at Cincinnati had 2 top 10 finishes.
Yeah, you have a top 5 finish.
57-18.
Right, and a top 5 finish, a top 10 and 2 top 25 finishes. I can't put anybody with that resume on there.
I'm going to go a different direction for my 5.
All right, what are you going with your 5?
And I think he's a good coach.
No, but I'm not putting Fickell's nowhere near that list for me.
I think he's a good coach. The guy I'm putting at 5. I think ultimately he's a good coach. I just think that what he's done at his current spot and the fact that he's going to get fired here, I don't understand how you don't win at Florida.
Oh, Billy Napier? And especially, right, go ahead.
I think he's a good coach. You don't go 40-12 at Louisiana as a bad football coach. The issue is that when you're at Florida and you can't even make a real bowl game.
Right.
He made the Vegas Bowl and the Gasparilla Bowl.
Right.
I don't
And
know
the
if you
thing is,
saw the reports. You're not on Twitter, Mike. He's getting fired this weekend. That's the hot report.
and the thing about it too with him is that, and the thing is too, well, Matt Rule's not gonna. Well, whatever. I'll talk about it. I'm not putting Matt Rule on there. But and the other thing too that he's also got going for him as well is that he's also a. You've got DJ Legway. You literally you brought in the best player in the entire class.
They gave him everything he wanted. He's like, oh, I want $1 bajillion to go get Dallas Wilson. And Florida gave it to him. And he got the best freshman wide receiver in the country who's got 9 catches and like 3 touchdowns. They gave him everything he wanted, and he still can't win. So to me, that's why
he stinks. Willie Taggart's not still coaching Power 5, is he?
No, Willie Taggart is at he's a running backs coach on the Ravens. He coaches Derrick Henry, baby.
All right. Now I've got one that I had to put on there, and I'm going to say it because I think he's an absolutely awful coach, and it's my list, not yours. I'll put Deion Sanders at 5.
That's because you blinked out for 3 and 4.
Yeah, dude, I really did. That messed my list up.
Change your own rules.
Yeah, no, I did, but I have no problem. I wanted to find a reason to put Deion on here. I'll make the case for Deion right now being a bottom 5 coach, Ben One White style. So listen, you have the one in between year where you win 9 games. You had the best player in the country in Travis Hunter. You got your son Shadur Sanders. You won 3 games this past year. You're going to win 4 games this year. Or 4 or 5 games max this year. You're being paid $10.5 million. I get the whole thing about Deion won 9 games last year, but I think every other year he's going to be winning 4 or 5 games. Plus he's being paid $10 million. The other thing too about Deion is that his clock management is literally the worst I think about that I've ever seen. I've never seen anybody.
It's like real bad. It's like I don't know what I'm doing at all bad.
Yes, exactly. Now Marcus Delgado says Deion took an 1-11 team to a bowl game 2 years later. How are they doing in year 3, buddy? So that's what Deion Sanders to me, because I can look at his end of game coaching situation, and he doesn't live up to the standard. I think Shane Simmons put it really well. He doesn't. And listen, at the end of the day, when it comes to Deion, we're talking red line accountability. And when you're talking red line accountability, that's what you have to go with. And I'm going Deion Sanders at 5. Boom.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Yeah. What do you? All right. So that's Cody. You didn't differentiate any of our stuff.
Yeah, piece of crap.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess you don't have to. Okay. So either way. All right. Now is Cody even here?
Cody's here in spirit.
I'm here. You didn't say you were picking. I thought you were doing 5 total, not each separately.
We always do the same thing. We don't pick the same thing.
No. That's not true.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. Anyway. All right. Now, so there it is. Bill Belichick. We agree, though, on the top 2. Bill Belichick, Deshaun Foster, Frank Reich. Cody, it's done now. It's too late. Mike Locksley and Deion Sanders. That's where we are. Now, let's get some reads in here, and then we're going to get to basketball. Basketball is going to be all kinds of fun. I'm very, very excited about basketball. But first,
5 coaches?
What's that?
Can you name 5 coaches?
In college basketball?
Yeah.
Of course
Bad
I can.
coaches.
Yeah, of course I can.
Okay.
Johnny Dawkins, Bobby Hurley. Yeah, I can keep going. 88 Crime. Now, Shear's trying to get me in trouble here. 88 Crime, my friends. Do not fall into the trap. Report. If you see something bad, go ahead and call it. 882-7463. It's anonymous. Pima County Attorney's Office, 88crime.org. Check it out. Now, the other thing, too, about 88 Crime is that if you see something bad going on, if you see somebody stealing a private jet from the RJ's parking lot, call 88 Crime. You don't want to get in trouble, but you want to report something that's bad, check it out, 88 Crime. All right, now, Bridge Tech Communications. Our guy Tony is the man. Tony disagrees with us about Tommy Lloyd. That's okay. We love Tony on this show. But promotes 100-plus health entities across multiple states. Bridge Tech Communications. Now, Dennis Walsh is still looking for an actual gym that doesn't, have the flickering light and the like one of those lights that you pull the drawstring on or whatever. And it's there's rain that's, falling into it. Dennis Walsh is still working out of one of those. You don't want that. You don't want to be like Dennis Walsh. So don't be like Dennis Walsh. Go ahead and do it. Can help you market your gym or health wellness spa. 750% average ROI, my friends. Now, here's the other thing: customers, smart communications, leads, everything. You got it. They got it. Is a Ben White style light? No. It's a normal light. Okay, so check it out. Bridgetech Communications. Now, let's see here. We got one more. All right, Andre Veras, Longview. Shear, do the read.
Look, I think we've been clear at this point, Mike. Enough is enough. We're not going to endorse this dude,
Right.
no matter how hard he tries.
Right.
We're not endorsing.
We're not doing it.
What we do, though, is trust him with helping us build our future.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that we are endorsing him.
No.
Right. So I can't really go there, and I'm not going to say that we are going to endorse him because he's just not that guy. But at the end of the day, though, I am going to sit here and say that you should go with Longview, though. Give Andre a call at 520-325-3456 and reference the AZ12 podcast for a complimentary initial meeting. Check us out at longviewii.com. All right, here we go now. And then we're going to get to, we got a lot of stuff going on in the show. We got a lot of lists. All right, basketball, my friends. Basketball. Our bottom 5 list, Ben White style. All right, now the first one that we are going to go with, hey, how about this? I go first, you go second, you go third, fourth, fifth, because it'll confuse Cody if we don't do that.
Yeah, why not?
All right, I'm going Johnny Dawkins. All right, here's my problem with Johnny Dawkins. He's sucked everywhere he's been, and everybody says, oh, he's a nice guy, this and that. I don't care. I remember when he was recruiting I think it was the Lopez twins or whatever at Stanford. I think that was him, and they still sucked. And then he was there for like 10, 12 years, and they would never get rid of him for whatever reason. He was basically the Jared Haas of Stanford, where it's like, why is this guy still here? And nobody could really figure it out. He's gone on to great things at UCF. I think Johnny Dawkins is awful.
I'm cool with him at number 1.
Yeah, and honestly, this is the epitome. You know what? Johnny Dawkins proves something to us, though, that if you're actually a nice person, people don't want to fire you because it's hard to basically fire him. He's terrible, though. Everywhere he's been.
Everyone's telling us to put Gottlieb. We're only doing Power 4.
Power 4s, yes, exactly.
Power 4 and no Jewish head coaches.
We're not putting any Jewish head coaches. We're not putting Al Golden or any of those guys. So either way, I got Johnny Dawkins at 1, and I feel really. You know what's funny about this?
Johnny? Go ahead.
When I was looking at this list, it only took me like a minute to say, yeah, Johnny Dawkins is worse than all these guys.
Johnny Dawkins has been coaching for 17 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He's made the NCAA tournament twice.
Do you really need anything more than that?
Twice.
Yeah, I mean it's
Stanford. He made the Sweet 16. They did win the NIT twice, so shout out to him.
All right, do we give him credit for that?
I guess, at UCF when they were in the AAC, he made the second round in 2018, and he made the NIT twice. Then they moved to the Big 12. He made the NIT in the first year, and then he was the CBC runner-up last year.
Interesting. Yeah, that's bad. That is.
I know you're a big CBC fan.
I'm a massive CBC fan.
You're like, oh, shit, I gotta watch the CBC. I was like, all right, whatever.
Right, yeah, you're like, I just got to get there, and I've just got to be able to do it. Now, let's see here. I wanted, who I would have put on here, and I had forgotten that Trent Johnson was the coach with the Lopez twins. All right, that's fine. He sucks too. Same guy. Rodney Terry's not on the list. You know who is easily the worst coach in college basketball? And I was really hoping that this list we could have expanded this list out or done this list last year. Kyle Neptune.
Yeah.
What he did in short order at Villanova was absolutely amazing. This guy took over a program that was that the best program in college basketball when he took it over?
Yeah, you also got to kind of credit. That just kind of shows how good Jay Wright is. Never follow a legend. Ever.
Yeah, but there's a difference between that and just going to completely into the toilet as well. Yeah, so it's.
I like. Can we troll with Adia Barnes? I like.
Yeah, let's just put Adia Barnes as one of the worst men's basketball coaches.
Number 2, Mike. I think you agree with me. It's Bobby, right?
Yeah, it's Bobby Hurley. I was hoping that I could get Bobby Hurley at 3. It's Bobby Hurley. The problem with Bobby Hurley is very simple. It's that Bobby Hurley is.
That's the problem. He sucks.
Yeah, he sucks. Bobby Hurley just sucks. There's really
I'm gonna let people in on a secret though, Mike.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah, he's a really good dude. Right. Everyone likes him, but he's been at ASU since 2015. So he's been there for 10 years, right?
Mhm.
He's got a 44% winning percentage in conference, 52 overall. They have made the NCAA tournament.
Yeah,
twice.
I know that's the one fly in the ointment, and that's why I was hoping that I was going to be able to get him at 3.
That 2018-19 team was actually legit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's done. That was the team with Dort and Remy.
Yeah, Dort, Remy, all of those. And remember the team that
Mickey Mitchell.
Remember the team that he inherited too, where he had, it was like Shannon Evans, Trey Holder, and what was it, like Randall Justice or something, the shooter?
Justice. That was that year.
Yeah. That team was really, really good.
Yeah, the team he inherited had nobody. His first year had nobody.
Right. Yeah.
And they had Holder and Shannon Evans. And what's his name? Torian Graham.
Yeah, okay. And they had Romello White.
That was later on, yeah. That one team he made where they finished second in the conference was awesome.
Was that the team that beat Kansas and Allen?
Yeah, let me read you this roster, okay? If you gave Sean Miller at the time this team, or you gave Tommy Lloyd this team, right? This is a team where they finished second and they got eliminated in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, listen to their roster. They went 20-12. They went 12-6 in the Pac-10, Pac-12, whatever. They Dort, Remy Martin, Rob Edwards, Mickey Mitchell, Kamani Lawrence, Romello White.
That's a good
Zylan Cheatham.
You got multiple MNBA players there,
right? And then in the first round, that was the year where they played St. John's in the play-in, I think.
Mm-hmm.
They won, and then Buffalo ate them alive.
Yeah, Benmont Whitestyle.
Yeah, but think about that, man. That team was loaded.
Yeah, that team was awesome.
They beat Arizona in OT that year. They beat Arizona twice.
Yeah, that team. But here's the other thing that I've never understood about him. That was
the year they beat Kansas, by the way.
For being such a cerebral player, he's really maybe the dumbest coach that I think I've ever seen. There's no roster construction that goes into what he does. Literally none. He just throws the ball out there. And every year they've got like 20 transfers, and you might as well be putting out the Chinese national team. I've heard as many of those guys as I have of his team.
I think you hit it right on the head, Benmont Whitestyle. I don't think he's an awful in-game coach. I mean, he's not a great in-game coach, but I've seen worse. The problem is he's got to be the worst up there in roster construction.
Oh, it's terrible.
He just he just takes dudes. Like, look at this year. He just took a bunch of dudes. He doesn't know how he's using these guys.
He has no clue. Now, let me ask you this. Where is the red line accountability with Bobby Hurley? Is it after the season?
I assume he's done this season, and they're going to make a push for McDermott. That's been the rumor that both of us have heard for a year now.
Yeah. Mike makes a good point. A few players got more from less. It really is remarkable how bad he's been. All right, now, you know what is funny? There's so many guys that would have been fun to put on this list from last year. Fran McCaffrey is another one that's just...
I can't stand McCaffrey.
McCaffrey's a total piece of crap.
What about Fred Hoiberg?
No, he's not on my list, but like he's not...
He's
not good. Now, I am making one exception here.
Here we go.
Non-power 4. Because multiple people have said it, and it might as well be. What's that?
You want to do a Gottlieb special at 3?
No, I don't want to do Gottlieb. You do Gottlieb at 3. Yeah, Benmont Whitestyle. But Penny Hardaway.
Fran McCaffrey. If that's the route you want to go, Fran McCaffrey is still coaching.
Where's he coaching?
He's the head coach at Penn.
All right, fine. We each get one exception. Deal?
Yeah, so put him on the list. 3 Penny, 4 Fran McCaffrey.
All right, I got Penny. You got Fran McCaffrey. Penny's awful. Penny is legitimately the guy with a name and no game whatsoever. What they do there at I almost said Penn State. Who is the Penn State basketball coach?
I don't remember his name.
Do they have a basketball coach?
Yeah, because it used to be Chambers, and they hired the guy from VCU. Rhodes.
All right. Well, yeah. Either way. All right. Penny Hardaway is awful, though. Everything he's done, he actually gets good players, and they still suck. Plus, they pay a lot of guys, and they still suck. Fran McCaffrey gets the jerk award, though. Fran McCaffrey is because that was maybe the funniest thing I've ever seen when he goes up and he just stares at the official for like 5 minutes, and then the official's just looking at him like,
he's just a prick.
Yeah, no, he sucks. He's no good. Yeah, all right, and that's why I actually did put him. That's why I actually did put Memphis in there because it's a legit program. You could put Penny in as an exception. I would have probably put Josh Pastner in there, but that's we want to be nice on this show. All right, Sheer, who do you have at 5? Because there's 2 names that I want to talk about here before we move on to other stuff.
What are the 2 names you want to talk about?
I want to talk about Hubert Davis. He
Okay.
is not on my top 5 list, but Hubert Davis is awful. He is absolutely atrocious. And you look at his talent, he's had some talent over the years. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens with somebody like Ian Jackson, because now that he's playing for a real coach with St. John's, because he underperformed. None of these guys, I think I had Gottlieb on the show one time, and Gottlieb said, and Gottlieb goes, he's like, yeah, he doesn't coach. Like, he literally doesn't coach. It's funny coming from Gottlieb at this point. But he said he literally just runs high pick and roll every single time down the court. Players don't get better. Players don't get better under him. He's not good. He is not good. He is not good. Who's Steve Pickle?
That's actually my next one.
Who's Steve Pickle?
I got this, Mike. My number 5 is actually Pickle. And here's why. If I give you Ace Bailey and Dylan Harper,
yeah, all right, fair enough. The Rutgers coach. I had no clue what his name was.
15 and 17, you are not a good basketball coach.
Yes,
You're just not. And I know
Yeah.
the Big East isn't Power 4, whatever it is for college basketball.
Yeah.
Right. You're just not. You're not a good coach. You give me Ace Bailey and Dylan Harper right now, I'm finding a way to make the NCAA tournament.
Well, you're not. But
out of the Big Ten. Sorry, I said Big East. So yeah, no, they're the Big Ten now.
All right, Steve Pickle. Fair enough. There's one. All right. I'm going to put somebody else on here whose resume is better than all of these guys, but I think that he is in a.
You can't put John Calipari at number 5.
No, I'm not putting John Calipari at number 5. I'd like to. I'm going to do this though, and this is an homage. This is an homage to Sean Miller, Tad Boyle.
Oh yeah,
I think Tad Boyle is the epitome of a coach that was basically middling in the Pac-12. Now that he is in a real conference, they're going to win like 2 games every single season. They're like 3-7. Why is Gottlieb not on the list? They're not a Power 4 school.
We made one exception.
Right. Yes. Tad Boyle to me is
no
awful.
Jewish people on the list.
Tad Boyle is the coach to me that every year in the Pac-12 he would go like 9-7 or something because the Pac-12 sucked. Obviously, he's in the Big 12 this year. Or the Big 12 last year, he goes 3-17. Sheer, I think they're going to keep going 3-17.
Would you rather have Tad Boyle or Wayne Tinkle?
Wayne Tinkle. I find him more entertaining.
Those were my last 2, and then I realized Wayne Tinkle isn't Power 5 anymore.
Is he still at Oregon State? He hasn't been fired yet?
Yeah.
It's
life there. They just don't want to they don't want to spend the money.
Hal, Belichick has Super Bowl rings, but he's the worst. Yeah, we're talking college football, and there you go. So like I said,
because Marchi's Gonzaga. Basketball is different. Like it's Power 4. Gonzaga's clearly look at their schedule and everything. Doug Gottlieb coaches at Green Bay. Get out of here, Joe.
Yeah. Nice try, jerk. Yeah, but Tad Boyle, what are your opinion on Tad Boyle?
I just like Tad Boyle. The dude on Colorado 24/7 has me blocked because I talked so much crap about Tad Boyle.
And Tad Boyle hates you as well, which is awesome.
Oh, he hates my guts. Which is
yes,
very
that's really, really good. Tad Boyle is literally the John Tesh of college basketball. It's just he's kind of there. It's not absolutely.
Watch your mouth now.
John Tesh sucks, but he's not really. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. But that's our list right there. It's a good list. The Rutgers guy's a really good one, though. Good.
Can we get an honorable mention for Mick Cronin?
No.
Well, because he doesn't suck. He's just.
I don't like him.
He's a good coach. I mean, what has he won? Like 75% of his games or something? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not putting Mick Cronin on that list. Okay, so that's what we got though. Now, so there's now we're going to get into something. We're going to get into something that is going to be fun. Our Big 12 football power rankings. But yeah, but first, let's get into. Let's talk a little bit. Let's pay some bills though. Let's pay some bills.
Ranking.
Yeah, John Tesh sucks. All right, now Baggins sponsoring one of us to go up to Vegas. Very, very excited about this. We love Baggins. Plus, go to their Tempe location. Every 12 Arizona locations, locally owned and operated. All food made in-house daily. Every sandwich comes with a chocolate chip cookie. Order the Dennis Walsh special. Get the bag. Order the Dennis Walsh special. Join our VIP text club. Use code AZ12 for 15% off, and you're going to get all kinds of good stuff. Sure, you haven't been there lately. You need to go.
Correct.
Yes. All right. So now there's that, and it comes with the chocolate chip cookie as well. Check it out. Baggins. Yummy, yummy.
Baggins.
All right. Now, land the man with the master plan, Eris Dental, TucsonTeeth.com, championship package, 1997. Sheer, what do you think about that? What do you think?
Look, do we think it's a sister? Who cares? Who cares?
Who cares at
Whether
this
it's the
point?
sister, the mother, the daughter, go in there, ask for the championship package. It makes men, women, children,
Everybody happy. Everybody happy, and she's happy to see you as well. Again, 4 dental implants, 1997. It's a great deal. Now, let's see here. Land's sister, Dennis Walsh, has the betting lines at plus 460. That's his sister. We believe that this is his sister. We do believe Land, the man with the master plan. Daily urgent care Monday through Friday. Dental implants at affordable rates. Check it out. Boom. All right, the Family Food Project. We joke at a lot of our reads. This one's awesome. The Tucson Family Food Project. Look at that fajita right there. I can't decide if that looks good or not.
Of course it looks good. Look at that girl baking it. I bet that's awesome.
Yeah, but there's like an alien in the background too. Is that an alien?
No, I think it's Jack Skeleton. What is his name?
Jack Skellington or whatever his name is. Yeah. All right. Direct Aid Plus Life Skills Development, Cooking, Nutrition. Currently, their goals are 255 meal kits per week. The 2026 goal is 1,000 meal kits per week. Donations made with AZ12 comment will be matched, cumulative up to $10,000. Everybody, donate and say AZ12. You will thank me later because you're doing a good job for everything. All right. Now, we will talk about that later. We're working on that, Dennis Walsh. There's been a change of ownership. So, so we will. I like how everybody knows like what who's with us, who isn't. That's awesome. We love Cheryl.
It's a good thing. I think we should say that though.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Yeah, we're still. Cheryl's the best. Cheryl's literally like my favorite person in the world. So, all right, now. But change of ownership, but it was a choice on her part though, because they offered it was a successful business.
It's a very good deal for Cheryl.
It's a very good deal for Cheryl, and we love Cheryl. So, Cheryl, back to Cheryl, back to C. Okay, now, let's talk about our Big 12 power rankings. That is why everybody is here right now.
I will say this before we get started, because I have to send mine into This was the most difficulty I had all year.
Yeah, no, this wasn't an easy one.
I know you didn't know work at all into this, but
I actually did a little bit.
You're about to find out that this is difficult.
No, I actually did do a little bit of work. I actually spent a little bit of time on this last night. So, anyways, I'm going to go number 1.
Don't forget a top team until like pick number 13, like last week, Mike.
Oh, that was bad. Yeah, that was bad. But who cares? Nobody's watching anyways. All right, now. I'm going Texas Tech at number 1. I think yeah, I know.
I got excited.
I think at this stage of the game, it's fair to say that it's Texas Tech and everybody else in this conference. And I don't really know that it's even close, to be honest with you. I think they just beat the snot out of teams. I still look back to what they did to Utah and about how they just bludgeoned them. I know that it was like 10-3. I didn't actually even know that, but Texas Tech, I think, is clearly the most talented team in the country, or not the country. Well, no, but they're good. Sheer. I think they're going to destroy ASU this week.
I'm not sure Texas Tech isn't the best team in the country.
Really?
Yeah,
I like it.
Their defense is disgusting. They're scoring the ball at a rate. They're running. They're passing.
They miss Arizona this year.
Yeah, they miss Arizona. Their defensive line is insane. I'm not sure. I don't know what Texas Tech is ranked right now. What are they ranked? Let me see. College football top
9.
Whatever it is, it's too low.
Yeah,
they're ranked 7th. I'd put them top 5.
Yeah, I think that, dude, we need a Miami Texas Tech national title game.
Because they're just not beating teams, Mike.
They're just
they're like 62-14, 45-14, 34-10, 35-11, 42-17.
yeah.
Like,
I mean,
they're
they're
beating teams.
yeah, they're beating teams, and again, they miss Arizona, so I think they're going to run the table.
I think so too.
Yeah,
I think
so
I don't know. I know Levitt's playing, but he's going to get killed. That O-line's going to get killed.
I wouldn't play Levitt in this game.
They have to if they want to win the conference.
Well, they can't. They're not going to win the game either way.
Well, I know, but you can't tell your players that.
Yeah, no, I would say, guys, listen, our goals are all done. We're demoralized. We suck. Sorry, guys, we got to get out of here at this point. I'm going to, but I think Texas Tech is Texas Tech's the one team in here that I could see really making a run in the college football playoffs, assuming they don't lose to Arizona in the Big 12 title game.
Well, yeah.
Okay, now at number 2, I am going Utah. I think Utah's got it figured out now. They're like I said, my concern about, and there's a big drop off from Texas Tech to number 2, 3. My biggest problem with Utah, they're physically, I mean, you watched them. I mean, this was a Ben One White dream. I mean, it was girth on girth. It was physicality. It was man on man. But at the same point, though, I think with Utah, you also look at it and you're like, can Devin Dampier throw enough? And I don't think he can. Again, he's good. I just don't believe that if they've really got to, the going gets tough, I don't believe that he can really throw the ball.
I completely understand you putting Utah number 2.
You're putting Arizona at 2.
I know what is kind of current, and to me, until they lose, BYU is the second best team in this conference.
That's fair.
And Utah got annihilated by the number 1 team. BYU plays Tech here in like a month, I think. And we'll know a lot more. I mean, look, BYU has Utah this week, so if BYU loses, they'll move down. But until they lose, I'm having them at number 2.
Hey, we got Nifty Cello in here. By the way, Nifty Cello, one of my favorite people, as we call him, Mr. Cello on this show. All right, I got BYU at 3. BYU, I'll be honest with you, though. They're solid. They don't do a ton for me, though. Again, they are solid, but I came away from that game thinking Arizona was as good as BYU. And, I mean, obviously they weren't, but I'll put BYU at 3. I don't love it. I think when they play a good team, I think they're going to lose. But you can have like I said,
Arizona's not a good team. Disgusting. No, you're a piece of.
All right, let me rephrase. When they play a team that tries to win in the fourth quarter, I think they're going to lose.
You think they get their butt kicked this weekend?
Who are they playing? Oh, they're
Hollywood, baby.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I like Utah in that game.
Hollywood.
Yeah, I like Utah in this game. Now, Joseph's saying, Mike, I've been big on BYU all season, and I think now that they're not as good as I thought. Yeah, Joseph, duh. Yeah, I think I like Utah in that game. Do you like BYU in that game?
No.
Also, by the way, I hope BYU wins because Utah fans are deplorable. By the way, it is funny that ASU fans of all people are finding out how crappy a Utah football fan is.
2 peas in a pod.
Yeah. So let's see. You are way too down on the Cats. We'll find out a lot more this week. No, just because I don't have them in the top 3 cams and video, you might see where I got them next. Shearer, who do you have at 3?
Cincinnati.
Wait a second.
Yeah, what?
You told me you and Kobe Elfield and John Brogan.
Yeah, I already said like 19 times I'm wrong.
Yeah, John Brogan told me that Cincinnati
3. When you look at their schedule too, I don't know who they play this week. Now that I think about it, I think do they have a bye? No, they're at Oklahoma State, win, and then we're going to find out all about them. They're another school because their last 5, Mike, are Baylor, at Utah, Arizona, BYU, at TCU.
Now, yes, that is a very very good point.
Now, again, another team that's probably going to move down. If not, they're playing in the Big 12 title game. But for now, the favorites. What is the Big 12?
The reason too that Utah is absolutely going to beat BYU and you should absolutely take this to the bank is because Arizona's already played BYU.
Yep. Yeah, I don't understand the question here. Of course.
I don't understand. Everybody, BYU or Utah's going to win.
I mean, we're giving you free money.
By the way, that's going to be really funny if that actually does happen and they just slaughter BYU because the breaking thing just continues.
I don't understand if it happens. It's going to. Okay.
Yeah,
Big 12 odds. Texas Tech to win the Big 12 is minus 170.
That's it?
No one's even close.
How is it only minus 170?
That's a high number for right now.
Feels like it should be minus 1170.
That might be the highest number, actually.
Okay.
Utah is plus 600. That's second. Cincinnati is plus 950. BYU is plus 14. There's good news here, Mike. Arizona is only second to last.
Who's
Or
last?
third to last. Oklahoma State isn't even listed because they're out.
Are we behind Colorado?
I don't know.
Are we really?
No, wait, hold on.
We still have a
No,
0.4
no,
chance of
no.
making the college football
Arizona,
playoffs.
so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Arizona's 12th. 4 teams have already been eliminated on this thing.
Good. By the way, Arizona still, and Wilbur's Big Burner put this out, Arizona still has a chance at the college football playoffs. They're still registering.
We just have to win out.
We just got to win out. That's it. No
Yeah,
big deal.
we're literally still in the thing for the Big 12 title.
We are the big, all of our goals are still very much
Colorado,
intact.
Oklahoma State, and West Virginia have been eliminated.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's hard to believe. All right, number 4, I'm going Cincinnati. I'm going the Bearcats. I still don't think a Bearcat is an actual animal, but yeah, but that Cincinnati's solid. I told Shear after the Arizona played Cincinnati Nebraska played Cincinnati, they're good, and he didn't believe me. Cincinnati's solid. They're a solid team, but like you said, we're going to find out a lot more about them. But they're a solid football team.
Yeah, we're going to find out the real Cincinnati Ben One Wyatt style.
Yeah, exactly.
Number 4 is Utah, clearly. Utah.
Okay. Cody's left again, I think.
Oh, my God.
Gosh, I can't do anything with this guy.
Oh, baby.
Baby, you're buzz off.
Dude, Aurora's getting one of those fake babies, for like home ec.
Yeah, is it like a
cries and stuff?
What's funny? Like when I was they would always try to give you like a baby of like a different race. So they would give you like
we're always getting a baby of a different race.
Is it like a Guatemalan baby or something?
I don't know, but it's
yeah, but they never give you like the same race.
Dude, they're so realistic now too. Like you have to buckle it in the car.
Oh, they're scary. Some of the babies are just scary looking because of how real they are.
Dog's gonna try to get it.
Yes, exactly. Let's see here. Arizona now. Oh, JJ Solano. That's a great name, by the way. Arizona versus Ohio State in the college football playoff championship. I agree with you. I couldn't go. I would 100%. I could be.
You want to know something cool about JJ Solano?
Huh?
One of my students.
Students? Oh, when you were teaching at Sunnyside?
Yeah.
So he's a Blue Devil.
I don't remember if it was Sunnyside or
Bilby Road in the house. Bilby.
I think it was. I don't remember.
It's Sunnyside on Bilby Street, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bilby Street.
That is correct.
Yeah. My neck of the
Bill
woods.
B?
Yeah, Bilby Street, baby.
You remember I went to Sunnyside, Mike.
Bill B?
Oh,
Shear was teaching there and coaching there when I was there.
No, it wasn't.
How did you two meet?
JJ was flowing wells.
How did you two meet?
Randomly on Twitter.
Orgy. It was an orgy. We showed up. And
it was sports. Okay. Now
JJ was at Flowing Wells. I did not teach film history at Flowing Wells. I did teach English at Flowing Wells in health because I'm a beacon of health.
I was going to say, when you see Shear, you think of a guy that's totally
I taught
in
sex ed too. I taught sex ed.
All right. You think of a guy that's totally in on health at that point. Okay. Number 5, Arizona. I'm going Arizona. We have no bad losses this season. Now, granted, we have no good wins. But I am going Arizona at number 5 right here.
Go Arizona at 5.
Yeah, I'm putting Arizona at 5. The reason I'm putting Arizona at 5 is because I think Arizona decided they didn't want to win that game. Arizona didn't lose. They taught health. That is very funny.
No one wants to teach health, so they just kind of give it to you. Yeah. I taught sex ed. JJ knows. Dude, I was the number 1 sex ed teacher in America.
Yeah, you were voted the number 1 sex ed teacher in America.
I was literally voted the number 1 sex ed teacher in America.
That's so good. Okay. All right. I'm putting Arizona at 5, though. Listen, Arizona didn't lose that game. We decided not to win. That's basically what just happened in this game. I'm putting Arizona at 5. And I think Arizona is going to smash Houston. So Shear doesn't agree with me. So
no, you're nuts. 5.
This is my red line accountability ranking.
You don't even think Arizona should be 5. Look, the computer won't even let Cody type it out. What is
Oh,
that thing? Oh, there we go.
Right.
ASU is my 5.
Here's
why. Here's why.
Here's what Jeff Sims. Are we assuming Jeff Sims is
ASU lost to who's their losses? They
Ryan
only
Mitchell,
lost to Utah with Jeff Sims.
Mm.
Jeff Sims can't win a high school football game.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Your colleague, your good pal Chris Cartman made the case for the case for 2 years about how Jeff Sims you could win with. If Dilly said he's a Sunday quarterback, I mean, come on.
Levin's playing this weekend. If Tech does what I think they're going to do, ASU will fall. But for now, I'm going to keep them 5.
Why are you keeping him at 5?
You can't have Arizona at 5.
Why can't I just did. Arizona's It was funny. When I was looking at this list, I was like, all right, how high could I put Arizona and try to make a credible
You
case
should
for
put
it?
Arizona ahead of BYU because BYU didn't beat Arizona.
Yeah, Arizona just didn't try to win. Listen, everybody, Len Altieri says everybody agrees with Arizona at 5. Exclamation point, Len, I couldn't agree with you more. Arizona at 5, baby. By the way, do not post this on Twitter or anything. This
Absolutely
is no, do not post this on All right, I got ASU at 6. I was not going to put I will say this though: if Arizona had beaten BYU, they would have absolutely been at number 2 on my power.
Number 1 because we'll never know because they don't play Tech.
Yeah, and the thing is too is Tech has no good wins. So outside of Utah, what are we supposed to do? All right, I got ASU. ASU to me is interesting. Mr. Cello says, Mike, I speak for the majority. I agree with Arizona at 5. Fist bump. Good.
This is where it gets hard. It gets. This is where it's pretty much whatever you feel like today.
Right.
My number 6 is TCU.
I can't get over what I've seen from TCU.
And I realize that, and I totally understand it. The problem is who's ahead of them.
Arizona. I mean, what are we? Why? What do you?
You want to know the spread of Arizona play TCU right now?
Yeah, what's the spread?
All right, so TCU right now is 76.79. So on a neutral field, TCU is 5 points better. So at home, TCU would be favored by a touchdown. Yeah,
that sounds about right. I mean, I don't think Arizona would beat TCU, but guess what?
Why not Arizona?
Arizona doesn't play. Did we play TCU?
No, they're scared. Another
weenie team. So yeah.
Top teams in the conference avoid it.
Yeah, avoiding Arizona. That's
Texas Tech doesn't play them.
Yeah.
Utah doesn't play them.
All the top teams avoiding
TCU,
Arizona.
Get out of here.
Oh yeah, no, that's a great
Arizona baby.
Yeah, all the top Arizona. Yeah, they're avoiding
Arizona play TCU or Texas Tech and Utah this year instead of
West Virginia or something. Yes, I would agree with that. All right, now let's see here. The thing with ASU that's kind of interesting to me though is they just haven't been good this year. I know they beat Baylor but they haven't been good. And the other thing too is that they returned 10 of 11 starters on defense, and the defense hasn't been overwhelming. ASU's been surprising to me to a certain degree about how they just haven't been very good.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I think last year, and you said this before, they look like they belong. They looked legitimately good. It was hard to trash them and all that because they looked good. They have not looked good this year. They just don't look.
Everybody, Nick Arenas has a great point, and everybody do this immediately. Go to the Texas Tech boards and say they're lucky they don't play Arizona. That is a great point. Do it right now, please. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. Now, number 7 then. I went back and forth on this one a little bit. I'm going to put Iowa State. Mainly, though, because I don't blame Iowa State for the struggles that they're incurring right now. Because it has nothing to do with them. It has everything to do with, the situation outside of their control. They lost to – who do they play this week?
I think they have a bye week.
You have no clue that. You have no clue.
Let me look.
You're just saying that.
Oh, yeah. No, they have a bye week. And
all
then,
right.
BYU, ASU, TCU.
Oh, well, they're not going to win. Either way, ISU, I'm just putting them on there as well because all the Iowa State fans that thought we were kidding about that, they look really stupid right now. They're going to go like 2-8 after playing Arizona. So, yes, T-Burns 826 says, man, it's impressive. Jumping 6 spots after losing at Colorado is impressive. Hey, be nice to me. So there, yeah, be nice. The great Jerry Reyes is in the comments. Utah broke ASU. They will suck the rest of the year, hopefully. Yeah, okay. Iowa State. I got Iowa State at 7. Who do you have at 7, Skier?
Kansas.
Interesting.
Don't feel about it, but why not?
Yeah, why not?
Once you get like the next 5, it's kind of like a why not? Like,
well, right, exactly. Now I'm going to go TCU at 8. I think with TCU at 8, I find with TCU, I could just not get over. By the way, we missed the great Jerry Reyes in these comments. Jerry Reyes, we need you in here more, not less. I know you're busy with the day job.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all. I think Jerry Reyes went to Saguaro, by the way, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that, but I think he went to Saguaro. Yeah, a very smart person. Okay, now, so anyways, I'm going TCU. I still think they're a bunch of weenies for what happened against ASU, but I don't know. And they got the furry in there as well. You beat me to it, Joseph. I'll go TCU at 8. I just thought they'd be better.
That's fair.
Right. Yes, Saguaro class of 1997. Say hello to Ivory Cam Price for me. A very good basketball.
Number you're on 8, Iowa State. I got Iowa State.
All right. Yeah. All right. Now, their Iowa State's probably going to be at about 13 when this list is done, correct?
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, all right. Now, some tough decisions have to be made. The thing that I do like about them, I actually like Big 12 football. I know people like Muehlbach can't stand.
I love Big 12 football.
It's funny. Muehlbach, and hopefully he doesn't get mad at me. He messages me all the time and he says, man, this is bad football.
Yeah,
and I'm
I like not knowing what's going to, like, with Arizona,
Yes.
there were so many, like, okay, they're playing Oregon. Well, do I even have to watch this? Like,
Yeah.
I know what's happening. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. The thing that I like about it, though, is that I have no clue what's going to happen. The fan bases are feisty. Most of them are fun. I think Big 12 football is awesome. Now, is it awesome on the field? Not really. But at the same, come on. All right. Should we get a couple reads in here, and then we're going to get to the bottom? Because, again, the bottom here is what everybody, especially Ben White, is looking for.
Yeah.
All right.
Ben White keeps saying, show me the bottom.
Yeah. Now, Nifty Cello says, I'm entertained by Big 12 football. Great point. Now, Dennis Walsh, RJ's Frozen Cactus, Red Hot Sports Ice Cold Beer, huge parking lot you could park the jet in. You could park. Do you think Bert has ever been parked in the jet in the parking lot when Dennis Walsh is taking him around?
I wouldn't see why not.
All right. Home of the AZ12 watch parties. We're going to have some of these coming up. 100+ craft beers, $2 deals, pizza, wings, tacos, burgers, and more. No bad seats in the house. All right. Now, the great thing about RJ's Frozen Cactus as well is you look at RJ's Frozen Cactus and you're saying to yourself, does that thing really look as good as it does? Does that thing look really as good as it does, in person? It looks even better in person. So that's the other great thing about it. You watch it and you're like, okay. RJ's Frozen Cactus. So again, check it out. Boom. You'll thank me later. Welcome to the Rock. Man, that's good. That's really good. 2 convenient locations, Tucson plus Green Valley. It's not just in Green Valley. All these people are on the run now. There's a lot of people out there that were trying to say they're just in Green Valley. Those guys have basically been stomped into the ground at this point. It's in Tucson. Our guy Mike Natowski is the man. East of Benson, Sierra Vista, west of Marana, south to Nogales, north to Oracle. GreenValleyRockAZ.com, serving residents and contractors.
Yes. I'm reading about UCLA's football thing right now.
Let's see here. All right, now, Joseph, I want to talk about that for a second because I actually know somebody that had a class for Skier as well. It's very funny. Foster's Plumbing, back the pipe. Now, residential and commercial, licensed, bonded, and insured. Sewer lines, coating, point repairs, water heaters, drain cleaning, sewer inspections, gas, water, sewer, all that. Now, the great thing about it, it's around the U of A, and you're going to see Foster plumbing vans everywhere. That's because these kids don't know how to flush the toilet. They don't know how to use plumbing. They don't know how to do anything. Plus, they're scared to get outside of the house. That's why Foster Plumbing comes to them as well. Call 520-603-3817 to schedule service today. 10% off when you mention the AZ12 podcast. Okay. Let's get to our bottom. Let's get to the bottom list right here. All right. Now, one thing, though, that I do want to give credit on, was there maybe a cooler remark ever than from Brett Yormark's office when Brent Venables was talking about how this isn't like in the Big 12 where we just ran through the conference and won? Dude, you were 10-8 in the Big 12 in your first 2 years, dummy.
Hey, piece of crap.
No, wasn't that awesome, though?
Awesome.
Yeah. And then the guy that was...
The question that you texted me right now.
What's that?
I'm asking the question that you texted me this morning.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Okay, yeah, I'd like to know on that one. All right, now, Joseph says, just confirmed with one of my Flowing Wells contacts that Skier's health class was considered their round class. And yeah, Skier is an awesome guy. I will say this. I know somebody that had Skier, and he said that it was a very fun class. And I said, what kind of teacher? He said he was a fun teacher. I said, was he a good teacher? No comment. That's awesome, Skier. That's what I like to hear. Okay.
He's on a two-way. He's on a two-way contract.
Caleb Love?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's good. So, all right. Anyways, all right. Get to 9, Skier. Who do you got at 9?
Arizona. I bet.
Oh!
You think they should be lower?
Well, obviously, I think they should be higher. I have them in the top 5.
And he's played well so far. No, Arizona. And look, Arizona can move up with the win this weekend. Maybe. I don't know. Look,
Arizona could also move down with a loss this weekend.
With the loss, we got to start having conversations. The problem is, who have they beaten?
Right. Yes.
They lost to Iowa State. They got blown out. I can't put them ahead of Iowa State. That makes no sense, Mike. They lost by 100 to Iowa State. And
Iowa State. Listen, I didn't realize that these power rankings are based off 3 weeks ago. I thought that they were based off like what's going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that the case? Maybe I'm wrong. All right, I got Kansas there. I don't think Kansas is very good, but at the same time, I also don't think that I don't think they suck though either. And plus, I like Leopold. I think Leopold is awesome, and that's kind of where I'm at with that one. So now I just want to get to the bottom 4. But who do you got? All right, Siri, who do you got next?
Number 10 is Baylor. Again, these all kind of blend. I don't like.
Yeah, I told you Baylor would suck.
Yeah. So you're picking Arizona over Baylor when they play because you have them 5 spots ahead.
Does
Arizona's going to lose another game this season?
I can see him winning out. I don't think it's that big of a stretch. I can see it. So, all right. So I got Baylor. I got Baylor at 10 as well. I would get rid of that Miranda guy. I think he sucks. I do like the Sawyer Robertson guy. I think he's pretty good. But I'm going to say this, though. Baylor does nothing for me. I think Arizona can beat Baylor.
Are you picking Arizona to win out? Okay. Do you think they could lose out?
Yeah, definitely.
So they could win or lose out?
Yeah. It's Arizona football. Wouldn't surprise me. That's what I love about Arizona football is that, or in this conference, we can win out and we can lose out.
Yeah.
You
both have Baylor.
We
both have Baylor, Cody.
Yeah, we both have Baylor there. Now, all right. Next one, I got Kansas State.
Okay. I don't, but okay.
You don't have Kansas State? I got Kansas State. I still don't believe that they're as bad as they've shown, although they're looking a little bit better. They've shown a little bit more life. The defibrillator is
Are you picking them this weekend?
Who are they playing?
Powerhouse.
Who?
I just saw this morning. They have a bye week, actually. Never mind.
Oh, I don't think they're going to lose.
They play Kansas next week, and then Tech.
Okay, I got Kansas State here. I still think Anderson kind of stinks, but I still think they're better than that. I'm going to go with that.
We're just one off. I have Houston.
All right.
Now, one of the biggest reasons I'm putting Houston at 11 is because they're going to plummet once Arizona breaks them. So I'm just trying to be nice to them.
This is a preemptive pick, knowing what's about to
next
happen.
week they could be 17.
They literally might have to leave the conference after what is going to happen.
I do wonder this, Mike. Do we think, and we'll know tonight, probably with the injury report or whatever. That's a 3-point swing. Do you think someone on Houston may have gotten seriously hurt in practice? Like Connor Wegman's out?
Hopefully. I mean, not hopefully.
Whoa!
No, yeah. No. No, I didn't say that.
I mean, it's big, right? Like 3 points.
Yeah.
Did you see
Especially
Nebraska? Did you see the Nebraska one?
Well, no, what's that line?
Nebraska opened up at -4 at Minnesota. Right. You know what they are now?
What?
-9. Someone else bet big on Nebraska. Was that you?
Dude, yeah, Nebraska's going to win out and play in the college football playoffs, and Kobe L. Field's not going to know what to do with itself.
I wonder. All
right, so now let's see here. All right, Jerry Reyes says Arizona football's new slogan: "We can win out or lose out." Yeah, I don't really think there's any problem.
You will be broken. We can win out or lose out, but either way, you're broken.
You're broken. Yes,
you will. Shirt. We broke you, Cody.
Yeah,
put on a shirt.
Yes. Now, number 12, I'm going Houston. I don't think Houston's good. I actually think Arizona's going to win by like 10 points. I really do.
On the road after what I told you yesterday?
Yeah. This is my last time I've got my rose-colored glasses on. If I get punched in the Nooglers, then I'm going to basically say I'm not doing this anymore. And there will be no
this is such a big game.
This is such a big game. Dude, all of college football is basically looking at Arizona-Houston.
Yeah.
I mean, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, this is a red line accountability game. Can we agree on that? Hey, Cody, on Friday, we for our picks, we need to have something that says red line
game. Pick one game that like a coach isn't doing well.
Right.
It could even be the Florida game and just call it the red line accountability game of the week.
That's what we have to have. We have to have a red line accountability.
Isn't it the Arizona game this week?
That is the red line. Can you make a graphic for that too?
Yeah. Red line accountability game of the week. Arizona versus Houston.
That is so good. Red line accountability game of the week. That's not even a sponsor. Is there any? But yeah, we'll go with it. I'm going Houston at 12. What are you going, Skier?
I'm looking up if there's something called a Red Line Company. There is. Red Line Company is an award-winning marketing agency in Spain. Cody, call them. Get them on.
Call them, Cody. Call them right now. Get me on the phone with them.
Yeah, Mike's fluent, so he'll be fine.
I know Spanish. Yeah, hablo español. Yeah, hablo español.
Hablo.
Yo.
You don't pronounce the H. It's not hablo.
Yeah, it's like Hablo. It's like Pablo. It's like Pablo's cousin Hablo. Have you ever met Hablo? He's a great guy. So yes. Let's see here.
My number 12 is Kansas State.
All right, fair enough. Hablo. Yeah, hablo español.
Yo, Hablo.
Yeah. Donald Valdez. That's a great name. Pablo approves of Hablo. Hablo's twin brother, Pablo. All right. At number 12, I don't like it, but I'm going Colorado.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm going Colorado at 12.
You already did Houston at 12. We're waiting for
for
Shears 12.
Sorry.
Who's Shears 12?
Kansas State.
Yeah. Hablo.
Disgusting. Colorado at 13.
Yeah, putting Colorado at 13.
Absolutely embarrassing.
The one thing I will say about Colorado is Saltine is definitely better. Saltine is definitely better than the other two quarterbacks, and he stinks. Saltine, if I'm them, I'm playing Saltine the rest of the season.
Yeah, sorry. I am disgusted by the fact that you have Colorado as 13.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, CUM, whatever.
I also have Colorado at 13.
Yeah. I didn't trust me. I didn't want to. I wanted to put them lower, but I really couldn't at that point. It's kind of what it is.
Yeah.
Piece of crap. Okay, now
Redline bikes.
Sheer, what do you have at 14?
I'm trying to get us a Redline BMX. Yeah, get that done, Cody. Yeah, because I don't know how to ride a bike, so that might be. What number are we on? 14.
You not being able to ride a bike is the least surprising thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. What do you have at 14?
This is easy. The last three are easy. Let's just do them together. UCF, West Virginia, Oklahoma State.
Yeah, that's exactly what I have. That's exactly what I have. So, but this is awesome though. Big 12 is great though. Like I said,
UCF play Oklahoma State or West Virginia.
Something's got to give at that point.
Let me see here. UCF's schedule coming up. West Virginia this weekend.
Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. Rich Rod's going to win that one.
That's at TNT at 10 a.m.
Right. Yes. Hey, Joseph says this guy doesn't know how to ride a bike. We should make him our health team.
So I didn't learn how to ride a bike for a few reasons. One is I have a tremor and it just didn't go well when I was younger. And so I learned how to, you're going to laugh at me. I was very good at rollerblading.
Really?
Yeah. Like I could legit rollerblade just
So
fine.
why can't you swing a golf club? Like literally can't swing one.
You're going to laugh at me again.
Yeah.
So I have a lift in my foot
Okay.
because when I played
Do
soccer.
you have flat feet?
No, this is a true story.
Ben White has flat feet.
I
Seriously.
played soccer a lot when I was younger, and there was a play where basically they don't know when it happened, but if you take an X-ray of me, my spine is straight, and then one of my vertebrae are out, and then it goes back to normal. So I have one leg that is significantly longer than the other.
That doesn't sound good.
It's awful. And
Can't you cut part of it off or something?
my leg?
Well, I mean, just to make it more even.
I won't do back surgery. I won't do it.
Or why don't you do something
I'll
like?
go to the doctor later because my back.
Why don't you get one of those microfoam shoes or something like?
I have a lift. It wasn't in, but like, it's hard for me to do that motion. Like the swinging motion is just hard.
Interesting. Yeah, well, that eliminates Ben White for you. So, anyways, all
Ben
right.
White's the only one that can help me swing.
Yes, exactly. We should get a chiropractor sponsor for you. That'd be amazing.
I have a guy in Atlanta I like. I wonder if he would sponsor us.
You should ask. That'd be great. Yeah, why don't you ask? Yeah. Also, get those learner and row people. You keep telling me you're going to do it, and you never do.
Yeah, it's messy.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So there's our list. Now we're going to talk a little bit Arizona basketball recruiting here coming up. By the way, we have two shows on Saturday. Post game and
like
45
minutes each.
Yeah, we're going to do like 45 minutes each. Post game for football and post game for basketball because we are a basketball and football school. Let's get a couple reads in here though. Back to back. I like back to back. I see that Raffy guy's advertisements everywhere. Is that his real name, Raffy?
Everywhere.
My sister used to watch Raffy. Did you ever watch that guy? I think Raffy's Jewish, by the way. You should know him. Look up Raffy. He was kind of a creepy cartoonist or like a creepy kids host.
Raffy.
Yeah, Raffy.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Look him up.
Raffy what?
No, his name was just Raffy. Look him up.
Character?
No, Raffy. He was like a kid. Just put in Raffy. Kids.
Mike, there's everyone's name Raffy.
No, not everyone's name's Raffy.
Are you talking about the weird looking dude?
Yeah, it was very weird. And he was. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Raffy. Yeah, and he sings like.
Let me tell you something. That guy, not Jewish.
He is.
Mike, he's Egyptian and he's Armenian.
Yeah, there's.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so either way, I just want to get you excited. Either way, let's talk about something we can agree on. Yeah.
Jesse's. He might be Jewish.
Yeah, he is Jewish.
He does have a song. I don't know.
He's Middle Easterner for sure.
Well, yeah, thank you, Mike. Rafi Kavukian is indeed Middle Eastern. Thank you for that.
I wanted to put that out there. I thought he was
like the big bucks.
I thought he was
Jewish. He's Armenian Christian.
I thought he was terrifying. Whenever my sister would watch him growing up, I'm like, get this guy off. This guy's no good. All right. One thing that
Middle Eastern. Thank you, Mike.
Yes. All right. This guy is great, though. Hey, Cody, when I send the clip, don't put any of the what we just talked about here. All right. Jesse's Tattoo Shop. All right, look at this. Look at this right here. That is awesome tattoo work. And the great thing about it too is that it is a sober shop, like I said. And they got all kinds of different tattoos there, and they got a bunch of different artists. You walk in there, and it is a professional environment. It is a professional environment. They very, very much like like I said, it's a good shop. Call 520-358-2881. And Golf Links San Pantano, it is a sober shop. Now, they got a lot of good stuff going on. That's the best part about it, or one of the best parts about it, besides the tattoos, is that they're involved in the community. Now, Cody, let me see that other picture. The Tattoo Expo. I'm actually going to go to this. This is going to be, I'm very much looking forward to this.
No, you're not. Are you really?
I am going to it. Yeah. You should go with me. Yeah.
Matching tats.
Yeah. You should come with me. Tucson, Arizona, October 24th, 25th, and 26th. Top artists from all over the nation. Live performance, vendors, food, drinks, and much more. $20 a day, $40 3-day pass. Now, let's see, Inkers Tattoo Expo.com, 915-319-2942, Tucson Expo Center. Check it out. It will be fun. I will be there. All right, now the car show. This is the one that I'm really looking forward to. November 30th. Now, our good pal Ben One White is very excited about the mechanical bull named Jen to be able to ride it. I don't know that I'm going to ride it. I'll probably watch Ben One White do it. But at the same time, watch Jesse's page for the surprise raffle. And it is a toy giveaway. Plus, you got a special guest DJ as well. Vendors plus food trucks, 50150 or 50/50 giveaway raffle prizes at 12 p.m. It's going to be a lot of fun. Check it out. Boom. Okay. All right. All right, not just a football school. By this point, this ad reads itself. Go ahead and buy these.
That's Lane. I don't know if you know this. That's Lane Allen's cousin.
I thought it was like, is it Lane Allen's cousin?
Yeah.
Wow. Man, seriously, Lane Allen's cousin. Man, very good work. All right, not just a football school. AZ12 podcast. Check it out. Okay. Now, let's see here. All right. Oh, wow, another one. Copal, Tucson's contemporary Mexican food. CopalTucson.com. Mention Mike Luke for a free elote rib with any entree purchase. Mexican food delivered nationwide at mymexicanmenu.com. Use code AZ12 for 10% off your order. Book your next large party or corporate event with Copal. Large party packages available. We also cater any event. Tucson's tastiest margaritas. Now, again, get those ribs.
What do you get again? What do you get if you mention Michael Luke?
Yeah, you get a free rib.
Of what?
Elote. How do you pronounce it?
Elote.
Elote, yeah. So tomato, whatever. Aledo, tolado, or whatever.
Taco, taco, tuco.
Yeah, Copal is great. Check it out. Okay, now, all right. Yeah, so yeah, it's like Elote. It's the cousin of Peyote, my buddy Peyote. All right, Skier, I got a couple recruiting basketball questions for you here. Talk to me about Cam Williams. Where are we at?
Duke in Arizona. I just don't see he's going to visit Arizona, and then we're going to know. But
yeah,
Duke in Arizona. I don't think he's going anywhere else.
Nope.
I know he'll mention Texas and Purdue and all that. It's Duke in Arizona.
It's Duke in Arizona, and the only thing I'm going to say about this is, hello, Big 12 Bobby. The only thing I'm going to say about this: every kid that goes to Duke on an official visit for Midnight Madness is going to be blown away by it. They just are. I think
the longer it takes, the better it is for Arizona.
Yes, I would agree with that. So it's Arizona and Duke. This would be the highest rated player outside of DeAndre.
I guess he just killed it at a USA camp too.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at all by it. I think he's the best prospect in the country. And does anything he does, it doesn't surprise me. So there's that. Cam Holmes. I still believe Arizona gets Cam Holmes. Caleb Holt. Staff feels good about it, but
Caleb Holt's a big domino player, and what I mean by that is, like, if Stokes goes to Kentucky, that probably puts him out, and then there's a couple other players and that you want to go. So this could wind up being an Alabama-Arizona battle.
Okay,
he's not deciding anytime soon.
He's not going to decide anytime. So Arizona's basically recruiting 3 high school players at this point.
It's not basically; they are. Now that could change.
I don't like that.
I think at the end of the day, it goes back to what we say. If Tommy doesn't feel they're good enough, he'd rather just take portal guys and reassess in the next class.
All right, fair enough.
I think the portal changes things. That's all.
Yeah, that's fair enough. We got when New Mexico's starting point guard is our starting point guard in a year. That's going to be awesome. I'm telling you right now. But okay, now we're going to sign off here. But first, everybody, look at Little Caesars. They've had a lot of really good deals. This is
for Saturday game time.
This is an amazing deal. Yes. Code free classic, free pepperoni pizza with any pizza purchase. Now, again, check it out. This one is awesome. You can also use code LCFRECC, free crazy combo with pizza purchase. This one is great, though. And again, like I said, AZ12 podcast proudly presented by Little Caesars. We need real times, guys. We've had a lot of good real times the last couple days. Let's keep the real times going. Joseph, you always say you're going to real time. You never do. So I don't really have any faith that you actually will follow through on that. But everybody else, real time, please. Sheer, where can they find you doing your work?
WildcatAuthority.com and the Wildcat Scoop podcast with Shelby.
All right. Now, everybody, we will be back with you tomorrow. Very much appreciate you all. TTFN, ta-ta for now. Ooh.